Good morning, everyone. This is our group's presentation. Our project progressed through collaborative teamwork. Initially, we chose the west bank of the river Thames as our main research site. During our fieldwork, we compared the characteristics of plants along the river bank with those further away. Observing the plants closer to the riverbank had weaker root systems, whereas trees and shrubs near to the riverbank exhibited stronger ones. This led to notion of incorporating rooted plants as the basis for our design. Subsequent to preliminary research, we began conceptualizing a building complexity that emphasizing stability and rooted vegetation. After our initial field research on Monday, we engaged in discussion regarding the association and analysis of riverbank vegetation. For instance, we explored the potential impacts of the Industrial Revolution and the nuclear waste discharge on future environments. Our goal was to blend past the present influences to correct a futuristic architectural complex. During our conversation with our tutor about this idea, they suggested looking into architectural design that promote both human and ecological coexistence, such as Barbican. After thoughtful consideration, we resolved to tackle local soil erosion issues by implementing sustainable and forward-thinking architectural design at a specific location. Our instinct in constructing an architectural complex during this time stemmed from our undergraduate backgrounds in environmental design, making it nature fit from our expertise. In the initial research stage, our focus was on interacting plant features acknowledged and architecture alongside the practical solution. So the aliens raised ecological issues in the UK and relevant design proposal. We formulated our own ideas and solutions backed by literature review. Following this, we produced sketch and mood board for future design composites, intending to finalize them using 3D model.
During our discussion with Max, he raised the question about the difficulty and effectiveness of addressing soil erosion and suggesting the need for a plausible storyline for future architectural designs. Following this suggestion, we conducted future research, seeking inspiration from concepts and storyline in movies and games, and adjusting our research direction with additional paper review. We started looking more into future designs and thinking to guess how to environment might be changed, and we used papers and books to guess what humans and the environment might be like in the future. Doing our research and looking at different examples, we found many stories showing how the future might be super high-tech and convenient for people, maybe even with folks living forever. And this got us thinking about how humans are using up nature too much right now. We worry all this taking might make it hard for nature to keep us alive later on. So we want to show a future run by what humans want, where life changes from living to merely surviving.
This course showed me that illustration is more inclusive in different fields. Illustration and future acknowledged design as two independent fields can also be integrated with each other. It was a new understanding for me and attempt to get out of my comfort zone and closer to life and social phenomena. This course gave me a new perspective on the application of illustration in many fields. In the course, I learned about the different forms of illustration and the application fields, so the communication with the group members and other class members. We also understand the charm of interdisciplinary and interdisciplinary stay in our conversation with tutor and our research on acknowledge and related works. In the process of communication, I see the same things from different perspectives of thinking and each person's unique ideas. Also, I learned about the different people for the future of different ideas, opinions, and expectations. This group collaboration made me realize the value and significance of collaboration. I also find it interesting to communicate different thoughts and ideas. For example, I tend to think in terms of my own feeling and my mind space a lot. My team members will consider the problem of a more comprehensive perspective, more attention to order of think and logic. So, in collaboration, our minds collide better and more often than we meant have expected. This course not only changed the way I look at some issues, but also made me more willing to try new fields, accept some different thought patterns and perspective.
During this project, I believe I have gained significant insights in both form and concept. The project encouraged me to break free from some habitual through patterns and experiment with ideas to enhance the significance of the artwork. Immediately, we each proposed different perspectives, engaging in discussion about the validity and creativity, exploring how they could be future developed. The directions we presented at different stages were outcome of collective discussions, making a completely new attempt for me. This made me ponder how I could make my vision of the future more distinctive. Additionally, during our last tutorial, we wondered if we could try shifting our perspectives. Currently, I view the Earth and our situation from a human standpoint, but can we also approach the analysis of future ecological systems and the role of illustrations with a more global and microscopic perspective? Additionally, I attempt to find work and materials from different fields as a reference from this project, exploring and applying knowledge from division and interdisciplinary sources. We anticipate showcasing the concept of how humans might survive in a future world through storyline. Although the direction of the storyline has yet to be determined, we have made the decision in incorporate our designs for the future human living environment into game scenarios. This transforms games into a platform for exploring the future world, visualizing our ideas and dreams through illustrations. Furthermore, we have identified our next research directions is exploring futuristic sensations and potential changes in the future Earth's ecological environment, as well as investigating whether sustainable development can reverse environmental degradation trends.